T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, Ibüümerang family?
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Mark, you've had an interesting morning today.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Got up,
Yes.
didn't have internet,
And had to scramble.
said, I can make it to the office in 30 minutes. So I made it in 20.
Oh my God.
I apologize to anybody who was on the road.
Oh, you're driving like a Texan now.
And you know what? Nani Silva said, I have never missed flight school. She put that in the chat this morning. And Nani, I've never missed flight school either. And this morning was not going to stop me.
Today was not going to be the first time.
No.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So glad you made it safely and you're with us today, because flight school just wouldn't be the same without you, man.
Would not be. And it wouldn't be the same without you. And it wouldn't be the same without the ambassadors.
Yes.
Get your people on, folks.
Get your people on, because our company is in such an incredible time. This is where flight school is, where you get your updates, you get your news, and you get a phenomenal training from one of our superstars each week. Today is no different. We've got UK superstar Diamond David Hunt queued up, because that's what they say in Europe, queued, not lined up, queued up.
Okay.
Queued up to bring you a high power training that's going to accelerate. Got that? Accelerate your business.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We call him Dynamic David Hunt.
Look at that.
Is that what we call him?
Yep, we're going to call him that. You DDH'd today, everybody. Dynamic David Hunt.
DDH. All right, we got people tuning in from all over.
From everywhere. What do we got?
DeLisser from Freeport.
Yes.
Flight
We've
school
got
veteran.
Sue Van Camp from Davenport, Iowa.
All right, let's see here. Who do we got? Fabian Santiago from Puerto Rico.
Flight school veteran, Pastor Marlon Baylor from St. Louis.
Dina Mystery from the UK. Hey, supporting your Mr. Hunt from the UK.
That's right. Check it out.
Hey, Andra Smakow. Ahoy, Andra.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Yeah, that's hello.
Okay. Ahoy.
Yeah.
Ahoy.
Republic.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. We got Monica from Budapest. Hungary is in the house. Team Hungary is growing. Yes. All right. Who else do we have? Jamaica is in the building. Hold on. I was trying to read the whole message and I lost the name. That's Jeffrey Diamond. Jeffrey Diamond Malcolm. I think Diamond is an affirmation.
All right.
Yes. And soon to be true, Jeffrey. Way to go.
Edgar Lohman, Detroit.
Kathleen from Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. Let's see. We've got
Tawana Houston, one of our rock star leaders from the ATL in the Heezy. What's up, Tawana? Good to see you. As always.
She's a flight school veteran.
Flight school veteran, Ibüümerang veteran.
Yes.
We have, wow, it's just going so fast. Susie Cooper from Chester, UK. What's up?
Oh, hey, look at this. Bart Bartlett. So where's Bart from?
Is he from Michigan?
No, St. Louis.
St. Louis,
He's
okay.
live from New York. He's in New York. He saw the GMA on Thursday night.
Oh, Bart, way to go, man.
Yeah, he saw the GMA.
Way to go, Bart. You getting across the country. Sonny Cruz from Puerto Rico. All right. Ray from Queens.
That one right.
I know, right? I kind of botched the other one. I was trying to make up for it. All right. All right.
Chanel Henderson, Sacramento.
Sacktown. That's what I'm talking about. Tierre Edwards from Indianapolis. Dwayne Greer from the ATL is in the building.
Right.
Marika Gardner from Canada in the house.
Yes, I'm going to talk about her today.
All right.
Talk about her.
I'm just happy that I learned how to say her name right. I remember in the beginning, we used to destroy poor Marika's name. Oh my God. It's amazing we're still friends.
Oh, geez.
All right. Well, let's get this party rocking and rolling, guys. We've got a lot to cover with you today. We've got back office technology updates. We've got business updates, and we have a high power training from Diamond David Hunt, Dynamic Diamond David Hunt, Triple DH. And we're going to come up with something for David, but he's a rock star, and I can't wait till we get to that training. So let's rock and roll. Okay. Let's do this thing, bro. You ready?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Welcome to flight school. All right.
All right. Welcome.
Do it. And we've got the disclaimer.
So the disclaimer is a very important part of our business because we have such an incredible opportunity. It gets even more phenomenal every day. Not only do you get to spread love, goodwill, and savings into the marketplace, but you also have an opportunity to make money. But here's the deal. We cannot guarantee how much money you will make, because the only person who can determine how much money you will make is you, right? And it's going to be tied to what you do. You get what you put in. Some will do a lot and make a lot. Some will do a little and make a little, and some will do nothing and make absolutely that. So it's totally up to you. That's our disclaimer. We believe in integrity and transparency, and you should too. So make sure every time you do a presentation, every time you do a training, you always start with the disclaimer.
Wow. Okay. So Stephanie Polomir just dropped 5,000 stars.
Boom.
Yep.
Coming out the gate strong, yep. Stephanie. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go. The children, thank you.
I think she liked how you read the disclaimer and how you explained the disclaimer.
Well, you know, Stephanie, that's my homie. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Sal.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay. We got new Elevate t-shirts. So I'm wearing it right now.
Are you? Look. So I'm wearing one too. Is this in production? Is this a production one?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
I'm wearing the blinged out Elevate t-shirt.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can get all your BUUM gear at
boomgear.com.
I almost had you. I saw you thinking. I saw you.
Almost. Hey, I just had an idea.
What?
Why don't we have a BUUM gear icon in the back office?
Yeah, why not?
Because I just thought of it. That's why. All right. See you guys next week. We'll have one in the back office.
Okay. So you can get all your BUUM gear, boomgear.com, hats, shirts, sweatshirts, everything.
Business tools, the whole nine.
Yeah, the business tools too. I keep forgetting about the business tools. I've got some business tools around here somewhere. All right. So yeah, go over there, get your BUUM gear and get your swag, get decked out. It's cool. So, yeah, be cool like us.
Absolutely. Yeah. Create BUUM gear icon or link in back office.
While you're doing that, Tim Lambert sent 2021 stars.
You know why? He likes this idea.
Yeah.
He likes this idea.
He does like that idea.
So this has now been submitted to our tech team. We're gonna have this, guys.
Yeah, man. Doing stuff on the fly, bro.
Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
All right. Make all updates to English product calls. So those are happening. They've been happening. So Wednesdays at 2 are the Elevate calls. And then Thursdays at 4 is the ZenTech call. We call it ZenTech. And then Spanish Elevate product call on Fridays at 2.
That's right.
All of those calls are open to everyone. Okay. So they're not closed, they're open. And this is where you can get people on. So if somebody's thinking about going and getting on Elevate, you can invite them to these calls and then they will join Elevate with you. Okay? So that's what those calls are all about. They're not for ambassadors, because you guys can get into Elevate if you're a founder in Elevate. But it's for your prospects. It's for folks that you can get on there. And when you invite them to the ZenTech call, so we talk about Zents and we talk about SKINTECH, they'll get excited and they'll purchase product from you. So these calls are open to everyone.
All right.
Good.
So guess what I'm just realizing? I'm realizing that you switched the order of the slides around,
Yes.
but you didn't send it to me. So it's kind of like a game on my side. This is kind of like,
no, those are them. I sent you those. Oh, by the way, Vivian Everett just dropped 10,000 stars.
excuse me, you guys have upped the game.
Yeah, they're up in the game here.
Well, speaking of game, the game I'm playing is which slide comes next. which slide comes next?
All right.
It's okay though. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Keep me on my toes.
Okay. It's okay. All right. Graduate from IBÜM University. Is that the next one for you?
No.
No,
but that's okay.
Oh, you know what? I might have done that and not sent the new slides.
It's all good, bro. It's
okay.
All good.
So who's graduated from IBÜM University? Put it in the chat.
Let's see it in the chat. Who graduated?
Me, Jenny, Teresa, Ashley,
yes,
Gabo,
yes,
Erica, Mike, Kathy, Lynn, Robin, Brenda. Oh, Brenda was just saying good morning.
Good morning, Brenda.
Oh, Brenda has graduated from IBÜM University. All right. Dr. Latrice, yay. All right. So you know what we've got coming? So first of all, if you haven't graduated from IBÜM University, go to iboomuniversity.com and take the social media and compliance course.
Nice.
Okay. Now, we've got something new coming for you. Okay. And in June, we're going to release it. Okay. So it's June.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell everybody what it is or no?
No.
Ooh, it's a surprise.
Not
You
yet.
like surprises.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Hey, Darren Booker said I need a Zense, so I'm gonna put this Zense mood in.
All right.
Now I'm gonna be a live test if Zense mood relax can calm T gray down.
All right. Oh, Desiree says I graduated from South Carolina State College. Well, that's not IBÜM University, Desiree.
No,
graduate from IBÜM University. All right. Let's move on. Hey, you can take this one.
Hey, you know what? This is super cool. How do you get the answers to your questions? Go to iboomhub.com and click on the support tab. And that's going to take you to the FAQs that our executive director of customer amazement, AKA support, has been building so diligently. Angela has been doing a fantastic job with this. And you know what? Every time, so here's what she does. Whenever we come across a new question that hasn't been asked before, we know that there's a bunch of other people who have the same question. So when we compile the answer, Angela makes sure the FAQs get updated. So believe it or not, many of your questions, and I would say probably the majority of your questions can be found, the answers can be found right there, iboomhub.com, click support in the FAQs. So search the FAQs first to see if you can self-serve the answer. If not, guess what else you can do there? You can actually create a ticket from right there. So super cool. And that's on, where's that at, Mark?
iboomhub.com.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm talking about. The gun show, baby, the gun show.
Okay, all right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do some push-ups.
No, that would be curls. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is cool. This is awesome. I love this.
Yes, it is.
So recently in May, the BÜM Foundation donated 750,000 servings to the Mana Relief Organization. So we've got an official interview with the founder of Mana Relief, Mr. Sam Castor, available on YouTube, and I'm going to show it to you now. But all of you that are giving these stars, all of you that are giving boomerangs, but obviously right now you can't, but you've given boomerangs in the past. All of you that have donated through the BÜM Foundation, the little bug, that little icon at the top of your back office. This is where it's going. So let me go ahead and play this video. So what's your role there at Mana Relief?
I'm the founder and chairman of the board.
Well, and there you go. We're talking to the right guy.
Talking to the right guy, without a doubt.
Okay, awesome.
In 1997, this is how Mana Relief got here. I was in Romania, and my wife and I adopted all of our children. So we were working with orphanage organizations.
Wow.
And in Romania, we ran across an organization that we had been financially supporting. 30 to 40 kids a year dying in our organization. And kids get sick and they just don't get better. And I said, do you know why? And she said, yeah, their immune systems are compromised, you know, from malnutrition, from poor sanitation, from stress in the environment they live in. And once their immune systems crash, they're susceptible to everything and they get sick. And what would be a common cold over here turns into pneumonia there. They said immune compromised children. And I'm sitting here with the most powerful immune supporting technology that exists in nature. I thought I can absolutely change those kids' lives. So I told her what I did. And I said, let me just send this to you. All you have to do is mix it in the food. I don't care what the kids are eating. I'll turn it into the most nourishing thing they'll ever eat. And worst case scenario, will improve their quality of life. And so we did that. The end of the year came and she said, you're not going to believe what's happened to our kids, healthier than we've ever seen them. And for the first time in over a decade, no children died. And she said, not only do we want it again next year, but everybody we're networked with across the world wants to know how can they get access to this. That was the beginning of Mana Relief. And over the last 22 years now, I guess, we've sent over 135 million daily servings of that advanced immune support to kids in over 90 countries of the world. I mean, 7 million children a year die as a result of immune deficiency related conditions. Because of the work we do and the impact that we make, some of our best distribution partners have become like the presidents of countries, you know, the ministers of health, heads of hospital organizations. In developing nations where modern medicine is really not very accessible, especially at that level, you know, these children. And so it's that intervention that we provide is the difference between life and death and tens of thousands of kids. So when you change the lives of children, you can have a meaningful conversation with anybody.
That was awesome.
Is touching. It touched our hearts. And that is where your Facebook stars are going. That is what you're helping. That interview was so good, and it was 40 minutes long. I just took the best parts out of that interview to show here, and yeah, it was awesome, man. Loved talking to Sam, and you know, potentially we're going to have Mr. Castor speak at Go Diamond when we have that event.
Yeah.
So we'll be announcing that soon, but he will be speaking at Go Diamond.
Yeah, it's just so awesome to see where the BUUM Foundation donations are going and that they're having a real impact in helping children. And it's not something that we're just saying on flight school and in our presentations, but it really is happening. That money, those funds are really getting to these organizations and helping the children. So we love you guys for it. Keep the donations coming, keep the stars coming. Marcus Lewis, 1,000 stars. Thank you for those. Desmond, 200 stars. We thank you guys for all of that.
Yeah. So, and again, there's more organizations that we've given funds to, and we're going to be interviewing those organizations as well. So stay tuned. That's going to happen. Actually, that's going to happen. We're going to interview more folks next week. So
awesome.
Cool. Well, good stuff. So that is awesome. And you guys are awesome. It's so cool because you guys are doing it. And, you know, it's an organization through the BÜUM Foundation, which is a nonprofit, and it's the nonprofit attached to Ibüümerang. So keep those donations coming. All right. New downloadable templates available So if you are an Elevate founder or you got the SKINTECH show special, go ahead and download those templates, put your beautiful face inside of it, and then post it all over socials. Did you post any? Did you post yours over socials?
I need to. Me too.
All right.
All right. Star Achievers. Hey, Star Achievers is where it's at. This is a major, major component of your Go Diamond plan. Each and everybody who's in the sound of my voice, you want to be a Star Achiever. And how can you get featured on iBoom Hub? If you're a Star Achiever, send your Star Achiever story to marketing@iboomerang.com and you'll be featured. So that's an exciting opportunity because I've been checking those out, Mark, and I think that's one of the coolest things that we've done.
Yeah, let me go ahead and show you. Oops, hold on a minute. Let me show you where it's at. Yeah, I'm working with one screen today. Golly.
Oh man.
It's awful. So here we are. This is the blog on iboomhub.com. So our latest one is Marika Gardner. Yeah. And then I've got Kimaya coming on to Top Gun Spotlight this Tuesday. So we've got Leroy Bartram. We've got all kinds of folks here.
That's incredibly fuzzy.
Star Achievers.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, definitely send your story in. And you know what? We're still waiting on Sandy Akis. I keep calling her out.
Get called out, Sandy. Please, Sandy, send the story in. Please send it in.
Stop asking. All right. So go ahead and do that. Send it to marketing@iboomerang.com. All right.
Go.
Oh, you know what? I checked this yesterday, and I've been saying $741,000, $741,000, and I checked last night, and it has moved $100,000 in the last few weeks. So
it's amazing.
You guys are obviously still sending your bills in, and it's increased by $100,000.
That's a nice jump,
right?
See, I told you didn't send me the recent slide. Mine that you sent me still says 741,000, Mr. Cathcart. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. All right.
What?
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's all in fun though. We have a lot of fun at the office.
No, we don't. Okay, yes, we do. We do. All right. If you have a testimonial you want to share, whether it's iGo, Vibe Rides, Build Genius, Zent, Elevate, SKINTECH, or making fun of T Gray, send it to marketing@iboomerang.com. marketing@iboomerang.com. Elevate updates. You got
all
these,
right. Yeah, you know what? I have these slides. All right. Okay, so you sent me these. You must want me to participate. All right. So major Elevate updates this week. The first one is the chat rooms are up. So we've got the chat platform up and running so that there's great camaraderie and communication with the educators and with the other students inside of Elevate. And that's incredibly cool. We love that. That's fire. Somebody said my chat, my phone is going off all day with the Elevate chats, and I absolutely love it. So that's the first thing. This platform is becoming more and more robust every day. But here is a big one. Drum roll, please. Spanish and French. Next slide. Spanish and French, right? So we now have basic sessions 1 through 6 with subtitles for Spanish. We also have French sessions now that are happening. And this week, we are in the process of uploading the basic training videos for Spanish. So again, the Elevate program started out incredibly valuable, is getting more and more valuable every single day. We have Zoom recordings in French And in Spanish, that will be available by June 5. All right. So by June 5, those are in the works. They've been done. So guys and ladies, you will be enjoying those very soon in Spanish and in French.
Awesome. Good stuff.
That's what my next slide is right now. And
I don't
the
know.
BÜM Foundation donated 750,000 surveys to the Mana Relief organization.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There you go.
You guys see how he does me? He said, let me just send him a completely different deck for the deal, and let's see if he can keep up. But you know what? I've got my Zenson. I used the lavender, the relax. Nothing can phase me. I'm so zenned out.
I could have blamed it on the power outage last night, but I had the slides done before the power outage, so I can't do that.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
All right.
Miss Larita says terrible, not terrible, terrible.
Terrible, Larita.
Terrible.
Don't egg him on to Rita or Larita. Don't
That's
egg him
right.
on.
Bring it.
All right.
Woosah.
All right. You can still become an Elevate founder.
Yes, you can.
$99 per month. Typically, that is going for $149.99. Only the first 2,000 will be founders. And you get grandfathered in at the $99 for 1 year.
That's right.
So, good stuff. Right on.
That's right.
And you can elevate.
Elevate. Now you've got the Elevate playlist, right? People always ask, where can I get that video? Where can I get that video? Well, youtube.com/official Elevate. And you've got all the Elevate promotional videos right there to use to share with other people and show them how exciting this educational platform is.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, people are lighting up the chats with Zents, right? So, so Camellia says Zent sells itself. Let me take myself off. Let's take us off of
slide share
for a minute. So
okay.
Zent sells itself. I sold this week a lot at one birthday party. So, and I was talking to McKenna, and she goes, I need to do a testimonial. And I was like, a testimonial for what? She's like, Zents. I said, okay, well, what's your story? And she said, I go get my nails done and I have my mask on, and it gives me anxiety because I've got my mask on and I'm breathing. And so she goes, I put in a Zents and the lavender one. And she said, I was calm and relaxed the whole time. Calm and relaxed. Yeah. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that testimonial, and we're going to put it up on iboomhub.com.
Love it. Love it.
Awesome. All right. Okay. So we've got Elevate After Xccelerate, May 1st through 31st. You enroll two new Elevate ambassadors, and get your name entered into the drawing. After that, each new ambassador you enroll, get your name in the hat another time. So all winners do need to be in the Elevate program, though. So here is what they will win.
You got to go to the next slide.
I am on the next slide.
Okay, so three total drawings plus one bonus prize. But it doesn't say what they're going to win. It says there's going to be 3 drawings and there's going to be a bonus prize.
Yeah. So then
what are they going to get? All right, one of them is going to get 3 sessions or $500 in a trading account. So 3 private 90-minute sessions with the educator of your choice. And that's cool because they have different styles. And so if you may have one that you connect with more, or that resonates with you more, you can choose to have 3 private 90-minute sessions with that educator, or $500 in real money in your trading account to be used on the Xccelerate program for 60 days. So that's super exciting. It's kind of a toss-up. Which one would you choose? I don't know. I know which one I would choose, but that's a cool prize.
Cool. All right. Then you get the PS5.
Yes.
Boom.
You get the ungettable PS5.
The ungettable PS5. Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So, and then what do they get?
A custom Falcon F10 trading machine. This is a juiced up, dialed in computer specifically for trading, super memory, super fast, valued at $1,799. And it's a really, really cool machine. It's not a laptop. It's not a computer. It is a trading machine.
Cool.
Chrissy Delicious says, oh my goodness, I want that. I'm with you, Chrissy. I want that too.
Awesome. So, and the top enroller gets the Falcon F10 trading machine plus $1,000 account.
They actually
Real
might
money.
get T Gray's old laptop because T Gray might jack the Falcon F10 trading computer. We'll let him get the $1,000, but I'm going to send him my own laptop.
Oh man, you are too much, bro. And it's $1,000 trading account.
Yes.
$1,000. They
Yes.
set you up.
Yes.
Boom. All right. Cool.
And yeah, hold on. We've got one more thing to say about Elevate before we get off of that. I got this from Anna Yurichev. On top of all that goodness, on top of all that education and financial empowerment and all that kind of cool stuff, every Elevate membership contributes to fighting malnourishment in children. So when you join Elevate, when you just subscribe to Elevate, it contributes to the BÜM Foundation as well.
Awesome. Cool. Back to me.
Yes, sir. Right back at you.
All right. Good deal. Cool. All right.
And how about, and by the way, how about I do the back office update after we do this one?
Oh, you have back office update?
I sure do. Because
You didn't send me those slides.
I hadn't sent them to you last week either, bro.
Okay. Tech playlist. It's there, youtube.com/Zents. And you can send those out, send them to people. And yes, you can use those in advertisements as well. So go ahead and use those for getting folks. They are the official ones.
Yes.
Also, you can still get the show special. So
Yes, you
go
can.
ahead, your back office. I'm not sure when we're going to end that. Might be here on May 31st.
Might be.
But yes, get your show special. $250, $500, or $750. You pick, you choose, and pre-sell all of it, like everybody's doing.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. You want to do your back office update?
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out. The team has been very, very busy this week, fixing, tweaking, improving your new technology platform. And so let me hit you with your back office updates for this particular week. And I want to let you guys know that there were a lot of behind the scenes updates, right? So a lot of things that kind of take place beyond, but under the hood, in the engine, things that are kind of hard to describe. But there were a ton of those this week that have been improving the performance of things. But let me start with your favorite and mine, commissions. You got paid, right? So that was a lot of work went into making sure that we could get the monthly commissions paid for the month of April. Those got paid. They're in your e-wallet right now. They were paid yesterday. And that's exciting. People were definitely excited to get their money yesterday, and we were excited to get it to you because the delay was not associated with how much money we have as a company. That's not our issue. It's about the technology, being able to calculate your commissions correctly and get them to you into your back office. So we were able to accomplish that. Those commissions do not include IGO, Bill Genius, Vibe, and the special commissions. We will include those in your May monthly commission. We did not want to hold it up another day trying to figure out how to get those in there. So we'll make sure that we get those to you on June 20. All right. That said, we are also working on weekly commissions. We are hoping to get the weekly commissions that are owed this weekend, and we are pushing to get on our weekly commission schedule starting this Monday. So definitely all the positive energy, all the good vibes, all the good juju that you can send to our tech team and our development team is appreciated, because they are working their butts off to get this working properly. And by the way, I have seen so much code over the past month, and so has Mr. Bugs. We've seen so much code that we can actually read it now. It's really crazy. It's like going to another country and being exposed to another language and seeing it so much that you start to understand it. It's bananas. It's like looking into the Matrix. But anyway, here's another big one. I'm crazy excited about this one because, as you guys know, we've put together all these different surrogate or plan B ways for you to be able to do transactions. We still have one that's live right now on iBoom Hub, and we call it the temporary ambassador shop, because we were having difficulty with our transaction engine transaction process, right? And so last week we announced that we did a big fix that improved a lot of things, but it didn't completely fix it. This week, blood, sweat, and tears, guess what? We did another big update, and I'm checking the numbers multiple times a day and sharing them with Mr. Bugs. I think we've got it licked, folks. So transactions are going through. I checked just over the last 24 hours, literally 9.5 out of 10 transactions, or 95 out of 100 transactions are going through with absolutely no problem. The other 5 are things like not enough money on the card, they put the CVV in wrong or whatever. So we are rocking now. Enrollments, rocking. Shopping carts, rocking, right? And now we can actually run subscriptions through the automatic process, because those required us to fix this too. But you can also run your own subscriptions. We'll talk about that in a second. You will notice that in the transactions, we are asking you for the expiration date. All right. And that's because we are collecting expiration dates and updating your tokens with the proper expiration dates throughout the system. So we're going to be asking for those for several months so that we can update the whole database. Boom. All right. Somebody said boom in the chat, and I'm saying boom on screen. All right. Vouchers. We hit the easy button on this. We went back, revisited the voucher code, and improved the process. So now creating a voucher, using a voucher, got a major update so that it's easier and it's more consistent in terms of how they perform. So you should experience a lot more ease using vouchers. Okay, here's another one. My orders. You'll notice a new column. Why didn't I highlight this one? Right there in the middle, tracking number, right? Because we're going to be shipping things to you guys. And guess what? We will be including your tracking number for your Zents Moods and your Zents SKINTECH right there on your orders. Now, I want to give you guys an update. Completed orders versus pending orders. Completed orders means that the order process has been completed. Your card has been charged. Your anything that needed to be created has been created. Your order has been shipped off to our shipping and logistics team for them to handle from here. Doesn't mean it's been sent to you. It means they've got the data and the process is done. All right. Pending orders means that your process failed for some reason. Number one reason, the credit card process failed. Right. So if you have orders in the pending process, in the pending orders column, and your card didn't get charged, that order did not happen. Go try it again. All right. Don't wait. Oh, it's in pending. Right. And maybe we'll even revisit what the pending orders column means. It can also mean that we did charge your card, but the process didn't complete. Right. So for some reason, your IGO wasn't created or your Elevate wasn't created, whatever, it might hang out in pending until we get it right. So we're still improving this, but that's what that means. Now, another big thing that we did is a simple thing. We reorganized the order confirmation page, right? People were getting confused because payment status was at the bottom. Now payment status is at the top. right up top, you can see if the order went through or not. Okay, that's the first section of it. Now it says payment status. So now you can see, look there, in this particular case, the payment did not go through because the CVV was not correct. So you can see that front dead center. What you ordered to order is in the middle, and the order status in terms of our internal process is at the bottom. Order placed means you said you wanted something. Processing payment, when that turns green, it means that your cart went through. Processing order means that the IGO or Elevate or whatever is being created. If it's a shippable product, it means that it's the data is being sent to our shipping software so that our warehouse team can take care of that for you. And when it's all lit up, it means that we've done all the things that we need to do in terms of the electronic process. And now we're good to go. All right. So we changed dispatching to processing order because dispatching was just plain weird. And I'm getting a suggestion from my business partner here, Ben Wright. He says we maybe would change pending to unsuccessful or something like that. Yep, Ben, I'm totally with you. Let's kick that around and see what we're going to call that and announce that to everybody next week. All right, so we're just improving things and fine tuning things, and we're rocking and rolling. Okay, order confirmation. I want you guys to know if your order looks like this, what's on the screen, it did not go through. You should try again. That's one of the questions we get. Why it looks like this? Does it mean that I should wait? No, it means it didn't happen. Try it again. Okay. Subscriptions. That's a big question that everyone has. When are we going to run subscriptions? So this has been a very involved process because we have so many different types of subscriptions and different rules. So we're in the final stages of cleaning up the subscription rules today. Believe it or not, we were working on this late last night, multiple calls with the developers to go over the subscription rules to make sure we get them right. You know, we have different, for example, we have some countries where Coach Pack is 49 instead of 99. So we need to make sure that they understand all that. So we ought to be able to run May subscriptions today, not later than tomorrow. And we're going to run them all at once. Okay. But if you don't want to wait for us, no problem. Go into the subscription manager. You see your subscription there, click pay now, and you can go ahead and pay your own subscription right now if you want to. All right. So that is the subscription update. Order fix, right? Order fix. We went back and we fixed the orders where the ambassador paid for the order, but their IGO, their Elevate was not created. So we went back and fixed those through the system. If yours still wasn't done, let us know through customer service, customer support, and we'll get it fixed. Okay. And I want to look at some of these in the chat real quick here. Someone said, how will this affect our Star Achiever run? It doesn't, right? Because there's so many people who already have 300 PQV. They've either run their own subscription, they've made purchases in the back office. So there's none of this technology stuff interrupts your Star Achiever run. It just may not show accurately in your back office yet, but if you did 300 PQV already, you know, and you did 300 PQV and you're just waiting for the system to catch up to you. Okay. So that is one of the questions that I wanted to jump in there. Someone said, how do we send out boomerangs? You can't send out boomerangs right now because we are fixing Powered by IGO and getting it ready to bring it to you. I actually hoped to bring it to you guys today because we did some work on it this week, but it is looking good. It's looking pretty. We cannot wait to unleash you guys on Powered by IGO. One of the things that we had to do, by the way, is we had to fix this transaction thing. We had to, right? Because just think about it. Powered by IGO is going to allow your customers to purchase Zent's products from you, essentially, right? They'll be able to go to the Zent's Moods or the Zent's SKINTECH, put it in a shopping cart, buy it. We'll ship it to their house. We'll charge their card, and then we'll pay you your retail commission, give you credit for the volume and the customer, right? So what we didn't want to do, of course, is we didn't want to expose customers to the transaction issues that we were having, because that would be very frustrating for customers. You guys are forgiving because you guys are in business with us, you're our business partners, and you know that we're getting this all handled, but we didn't want to expose customers to that. So guess what? Now that we've got the subscription thing working, and we've been doing the other cosmetic changes and functional changes to Powered by iGo, this week I will be working with the team to make sure that the Boomerang process works, meaning that when people use your link to send people to Powered by iGo, that the customer actually gets created, the customer account gets created, and you get credit for it. And we won't turn it on until it works properly. So that's what we're working on for Powered by iGo and Boomerangs. Okay. Someone wants to know, says, do not honor. What does do not honor mean? Do not honor is a blanket decline from your bank. Banks are getting lazy, right? It basically means they just said no, and they didn't tell us why they declined your transaction. It could be because of insufficient funds. It could be a CVV mismatch. It could be something like that. And it could be that they're trying to reach you and verify the transaction. So look at your phone. A lot of banks now, when they see something that they think is strange, they'll send you a text message or an alert in your banking mobile app to say, hey, is this really you trying to do this? Okay, so check that out. Okay. All right. Next one I have for you guys is, this is a fun one, the welcome and congratulation email. So new ambassadors are receiving a welcome email now. The sponsor is getting a congratulations email, and Mark Kithcart, our incredible VP of marketing, has updated both emails, and he's still working on an even better version of both of those to come. So that's happening right now. Okay. BÜM Foundation donations. So we talked a lot about BÜM Foundation today. Guess what? You can click the BÜM Foundation icon in your back office, and it will bring up the screen where you can do a donation. Remember, you put in the value of the donation that you want. So leave it on one, type in your value of how much, whether it's $5, $25, $2,500, whatever it is you want to do, and you can do a donation from your back office. The entire organization report. This is a business builder tool that's really cool. It now shows the correct numbers at the top. So for example, in this particular person's back office, we're looking at the second level only, and it says that they've got, these numbers, and the numbers will change appropriately based on what level you're on. The pair report. Some folks don't know what that means. It means personally enrolled activity report. It starts on with all the people you personally enrolled, and you can click on each one and you'll see all the people they enrolled, and progress down the chart, and you got back to the previous level and back to the top. You got some cool navigation, but the cool thing here is that it's now showing the total QV, the rank QV, the month rank for the ambassador that you're looking at, and the month PQV for the ambassador that you're looking at. So if you want to know how much PQV people have in your organization, you can go to the pair report and you can drill down and you can see who's got what. Okay. And we'll be updating all of the volume in the system over the next few days. So these numbers will become, they're not necessarily 100% accurate right now, but they will be 100% accurate within a few days. Okay. Ranks. This ties to my previous statement. We'll be recalculating all the volume and the ranks for April and May. We'll be doing that this weekend. It's a process they call redistributing and whatever, something like that, some fancy word that the developer team has for that, but they'll be doing it this weekend. We talked about going to iboomhub.com for support. Well, guess what? If you're in your back office and you need support, you don't have to go to iboomhub.com, because you have a support shortcut in your back office. It's on the left side of your menu at the bottom. You click it, it takes you right to the FAQs, and you can create a ticket from where it takes you. So those are just some of the things. I want to give you a SKINTECH update. We are setting up our second production facility in Mexico starting on Tuesday. Tunde is going to Mexico to make sure it's all set up and working properly so that we can begin to ship to every country that we can from Mexico. In the meantime, again, if anybody is having issues, please always try the back office first. Always try the join process first. But if you're having issues, don't beat your head against the wall. Don't be frustrated. Don't give up. Go to iboomhub.com, click shop, and you can do an order here. And for at least another week or so, we'll leave this up and we'll keep processing. We'll keep grabbing the orders from here and getting them into the system for you guys. So there you go. That's our update for today, Mark. Let me stop sharing. And let me just take a quick look at the chat. Starro says, please ship to Jamaica first. I love that, Starro. Yes, we will ship every place that we can. And let's see. Somebody, Vita says the pair report is her favorite. It looks Monica says it looks so cool already. Token error message when he tries to access his IGO. What should he do to troubleshoot? Send in a ticket so we can fix it. And that's it, bro. I think that's it.
Cool. Man, I can't say enough about you and your team. 24/7, bro. You guys are on it 24/7.
Yes.
I've seen the pain in your eyes when you walk in the morning. Hours of sleep, if that, and yeah, it's awesome. And you know, I keep bringing you coffee, so we need.
You're a good man. You are a good brother. I appreciate you. And guys, listen, we are doing this for you, right? We said that we would deliver you a revolutionary, groundbreaking opportunity, something that's never been done before. We're hard at work. We will not stop until it is excellent. We won't stop when it's good. We will stop when it is excellent. That's what we're aiming for. So thank you for rolling with us and loving us through this process. And you can count on us to make sure that we deliver you the best.
Yep. All right. So this just in. Your GMA, who was in New York on Thursday night. Who was in New York? Who was in New York on Thursday night? How was it? How was it? Jenny was in New York. How was it? It was fire. Awesome. Oh man. So simply amazing. Fire. There was amazing. Yeah. So this just in, Mr. Haynes is going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana, Thursday, June 3rd. That is next Thursday, 7 p.m. So we're going to get a banner out for that. Just came in this morning, and he's moving. He is on the move. Man, I'm so, you know, this is it. I am so excited about Mr. Haynes and his work ethic. It's tireless. It's, you know, he's staying up, you know, all night in some nights, and he's he's giving the presentation. And then right after that, he's going out to dinner and pouring into people, pouring into the leaders in those markets. So if you want to go to dinner with Mr. Haynes, you need to become a leader in your market. So the other thing that he's doing, the other presentation that he's doing is, get ready. T. Gray, you ready?
I am so ready.
All right. Puerto Rico. All right.
Now, and for anybody who doesn't understand that, here's what you need to do. Don't miss the next event, okay? Because when the Puerto Rico team shows up at the events and you're at the event, you will understand Puerto Rico. All right.
All right. Okay. So he's going to be in Puerto Rico. That is the next Thursday, after this Thursday. So Puerto Rico is going to be on fire. I'm not sure. Do they have any tickets left? Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody knows. If somebody knows, please let us know if there are any tickets left for that event. Every event he's doing is selling out.
Yes.
Event he's doing is selling out. So he is in demand.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Good
And
deal.
I love what Fire Your Boss said in the chats here.
What's that?
All work and no play makes a $50 billion company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, every component of our company is just going full throttle. Mr. Haynes, our GMA, full throttle. Like he pops in the office and he leaves and jumps on a plane. He gets off of a plane, he comes through the office, re-energizes, gets any updates he needs, and he's back off and he's on a plane. Operations and tech team going crazy. The marketing team, I'm telling you, Mark and the social media squad, they are like non-stop coming up with more great stuff for you every day. There's nobody in our company that is chilling. We are in the zone. And you know what? Our leaders are too. Sam Bean, we know he's on tour. Cesar Munoz on tour.
He's in Sacramento today. Sam Bean.
Really?
Sacramento today.
Wow. Yep. Like that needs to be like a game that we play. Where's Sam today? Because he's on the move. All right. What's next?
Okay. Here's what's next. Special call.
Are you guys ready for a special call with your CEO, Holton Buggs? Are you ready? Memorial Day, Monday, May 31st, 9 a.m. Central. We're doing it at 9 a.m. Central so the whole world can participate. Special call with Holton Buggs. And he's got something really big to share with you guys on Monday. So you want to make sure that you and your entire squad are on this call.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this call.
I know you like almost slipped like 5 times today.
I'm not going to slip. Not going to slip.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
All right. And then Miss Kimaya Vassar is going to join me Tuesday, 4:00 p.m. We had to do the recognition on Tuesdays now because there was so much recognition. So Top Gun Spotlight, Miss Kimaya Vassar is going to join me. I cannot wait. And she is one of those superstar achievers too. So
yes, she is. Way to go, Kimaya.
All right. So, hey, you need to give Mr. Hunt co-host capability.
Oh, I do. Okay, hold on. Where's he at? Where's he at? Let's make him a co-host and camera and all that stuff because it's time.
It's time
for the DDH.
Woo! DDH, where you at?
Where you at? Turn on your camera, turn on your mic. It's time for David Hunt.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Yeah. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hey, good to see you. Can you hear me okay?
We sure can, superstar.
Dude, I just sent you a video, T-Gray. I've just had to get on the kettlebell because I saw Mark's guns.
I know, right?
I am sweating.
Incredible. How you doing over there in the UK?
We're fantastic. The sun's shining here right now. We've got a lot going on, and just seeing the call coming up on Monday, I'm like, yeah, super excited. So we're ready to rumble, and we got some good stuff to share today.
All right.
Well, great. Well, we're going to get out of the way of greatness and let you do your thing.
Well, first and foremost, I appreciate you guys, and I really want to overemphasize to everybody on this call my appreciation for T-Gray and Mark Cathcart, because what they do and what they've been doing for the company, not just what they're doing right now and all of the announcements and everything going on, but with regards to the last 26, 27 months of consistently over and over beating the drum publicly, flying the flag and doing what they're doing now. And I know full well that the bigger the company's getting, the more responsibilities they're having. So from me and the entire organization, I just want to show my appreciation to you guys. I know we say it every week, but genuinely, our appreciation for what you guys are doing. And when I see these updates coming up every week, I get so excited. Man, the evolution of this company is insane. And also, not just you guys, but the corporate team behind the scenes, the social media, the people dealing with the customer support. I know you're inundated right now. And I just want to show my love to all of you guys, and it's appreciated. It really is. You're never going to be able to keep everybody happy. You never. I know that. I have 3 women in the household, okay? And I'm going to touch on that in a second about the issues going on with flight school and the 3 women in my household. But from us, we want to say that we appreciate you. Look, guys, I'm honored and humbled to be able to come on here and share. And before I do, I want to give some other thank yous out. And firstly, the translations. I know there's so many different translations going on right now, whether that's Italian, Czech, shout out to the Czech guys, Spanish, Mexico. If Carlos is doing the translation for and I'm sure he'll message me now. If Carlos is doing the translation, brother, I'm going to go super fast. But I love and appreciation for you guys. I want to see right now in the chat, how is everybody? How is everybody in the Zoom, and how is everybody right now in the Facebook? I'm looking on here, and I just want to show my appreciation. Awesome, fired up, amazing, phenomenal, boomerific. I've never seen that one before. Boomerific, fired up. Damn, the Zoom is going crazy. Great, I can see it now. The live is going crazy. And I just want to say, guys, to come onto flight school right now, I want to make sure I deliver for you. It's a very, very important call. Arguably one of the most important calls every single week within the company. And it isn't something that I take lightly. And it's something that I really want you guys to understand that I'm going to give you everything today. I'm going to give you as much as I can right now so that you can come off this call and say, hey, I'm inspired. I have some tangible tools. I'm ready to get going. Okay. Because as soon as the call finishes, we're ready to rumble. And so it's very, very important that you pay attention, okay? It's very, very important that you have a pen and paper. It's very, very important that you share this with your team. I'm looking at the numbers right now on Facebook Live, and it's amazing, but I can tell you these can be bigger. We can go and share this right now. We can share this in group chats. We can share this in Facebook groups. We can share this in WhatsApp groups. We can go and let all of our teams know from distributing it out to your leaders. Go and do whatever it takes to get people on, because people need to see this training. They need to be on here. Whilst you're doing that, I want to give a huge shout out to the BÜM Foundation. I've got the stars coming up here for Annie. I can see Cynthia, and I saw some others earlier. I think it was Stephanie that did thousands. Connie. Guys, don't be ashamed of how many stars you're able to give. Just to be able to do it. As you can see from that video, I was blown away watching that video with a mana relief. And I know that this is very, very important to Anna as well. And with regards to the BÜM Foundation, sometimes we get lost on this journey. We join Ibüümerang, number one, for us because we want to make money individually. I get that. That was me when I joined the industry. But what's really important is the philosophy and the core ethics and values of Ibüümerang. And that is giving without receiving. Okay. And with that, it's very important now that we as a company and as a team, we go and support the BÜM Foundation on social media. We make sure we get it out there, go and like, reshare, comment. And actually, Anna loves to go in the field and find success stories and stories within you and your families that she would like to put out there for the BÜM Foundation as well. So go to @BÜM Foundation on Instagram, and you can go follow them now and keep up to date. And the support there is only going to help elevate not only the BÜM Foundation, but how many other children are there out there that need help right now. And we're able to do it. So I want to give a huge shout out to the BÜM Foundation. Okay. So I see all the stars coming in here, and I want to share my love with all of you. So check this out, guys. I want to share something with you. I get a message from Mr. Edwin Haynes. I had a missed call from Mr. Edwin Haynes, and when I spoke to him, he said, Mr. Hunt, with that deep, how many of you have been around him with that deep voice, our GMA? And Mr. Hunt, hey, we would like for you to do flight school. And I get so honored to be able to even be offered to come on. And I have a sense of euphoria and excitement. And then I also have a sense of, oh no. And the oh no is that it's costing me money every time I come on flight school to deliver a training. It costs me money. So I have 3 women in the household, okay? I have 3 women in the household. My house is pink and I am totally and utterly dominated. And so I knew that if they're in the house right now, the internet's going to lag and I needed to get them out. And so I had to give them some money to go and leave the house. And I basically had to bribe them to go. And every single time it cost me money. And it's funny because I spoke with the legend, Mr. Ventura yesterday. And I called out Mr. Luis Ventura and I had a chat with him. And he's somebody I respect in a way that, you know, you can't hold many people any higher because he's had huge success in this industry and earning over $250,000 per month over that consistently in this industry. And I have his phone number and I'm able to call him up and he answers. He actually answers his phone. And we were having a chat yesterday and we were basically discussing certain things right now. Somebody put tax write-off. I'm going to look into that. Okay, Darren, thank you. I need you. And I was speaking to Mr. Ventura and my appreciation for Mr. Bugs and what he's created. And I said that I said, but you know what? Do you think that Fernanda and my girlfriend, I'm pretty sure that they wake up every single morning and whilst myself, I'm asleep and whilst Mr. Ventura is asleep in bed, I'm pretty sure that our girlfriends, our partners, they wake up, they get the pillow out, they go on their knees next to the bed and they make a prayer to say how thankful they are that myself and Mr. Ventura are in this world with them and their appreciation for us. And you know what? He totally agreed. So Fernanda, I know he's translating for you right now. You know, we appreciate everything. And on that note, I want to share my appreciation for Mr. Bugs and Mrs. Bugs. Guys, they've done it. They've done it. They've created a concept that was a vision, a dream, something that nobody had ever thought of doing before. And even if they did, they didn't have the audacity to even attempt to try it. And not only did they do it, but they've achieved it. And you look at the growing pains that we have now, and I'm like, wow. I'm forever indebted to Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. I really am. And I can only prove that by the years as they go on and my loyalty and my working ethic and the way that I want to portray the company as they envisioned it. And it's so important for everybody on this call to take a step back, forget about you, forget about me, forget about us in the company, think about this powerhouse couple that decided to create this company that nobody else has ever even attempted to create before for us. And it's important sometimes that we get lost because we're not able to send a boomerang. And, you know, are we going to be a star achiever? And all of these things, when you look at it and you say, well, imagine if Ibüümerang was never created. And if you sit here right now and you think about it and imagine, if you closed your eyes and imagine it was just a dream. Imagine it was just a dream and it was gone. How would you feel genuinely? Yeah, you could say I could try and find something else, but you'll never find anything like this, ever. And so there's certain times that, and I think this training is ideal for that timing right now, that we take a step back and we just appreciate where we're at. Yes, it can be frustrating, I know that, but things always get fixed. For those of you that saw with the Zents a long time ago now Zents, it's not even discussed. Payout didn't pay up about 20 odd months ago. It's not even discussed now. Actually, we're getting paid out more. Mr. Bugs paid us out more than he should have done this month. I mean, shout out to the CEO. And I just want to, I'll say, look, we've got a brand new iGo powered by iGo. I mean, who's excited about the powered by iGo? I saw Shirley Xavier say, I am. I saw it in the chat. I saw you. These, by the way, if you're in Everett, Mexico with the Shirley and that, stay clear of those guys. They get you on the dance floor. I mean, it's insane. Jackie, I know Jackie Pippins, and these guys are crushing it right now, but it's a shout out for the iGo platform. And then we've got a brand new back office, not just a brand new back office, guys, we own it. We own our own back. We can do whatever we want with the back office. T-Gray just showed you exactly, hey, do you know what? I want to have that logo in there, and they're able to get Boom Gauge. And here, just going to send it over, done. Other companies, they can't even do that. They're not allowed to do that. We can do whatever we want. And this is only the beginning. So I'm super excited to be able to go and share this with you. One of the other things I want to say, how this cost me money, but I've been very clever with it, all right? So any of you that ever come into contact with my better half, we'll call her, please don't mention this, okay? When I first joined this company, I said to her, okay, there's a dual team bonus and there's a uni-level bonus, okay? You can pick which one you have and I'll have the other one. And so the first full payout that I had in Ibüümerang from building the business, she saw it and she liked the dual team at the time. Now I've been in the industry before and I understand how a uni-level residual income works. So I played the sob story, oh, okay, I'll let you have that one. But she didn't understand how the residual income and the perpetual residual builds over time. So she likes the dual team. I'm loving the uni-level. And that coincides with the star achievers. So for all of you out there right now, yes, Joel, very smart man. Mr. Camaro, you're in trouble, Mr. Camaro. Talita knows both. She knows both, brother. Sexy time. I love you, man. What a guy. But here, star achievers. Shout out to all my 1, 2, 3, and 4 star achievers. Put in the chat, what number star achiever are you? I want to see the love. Where are you guys? Let me see all of the star achievers in the chat. 4, 4, 4, 2. Deborah, 2. Let me slow down. Jeez, it's going crazy. Sione, 1. Who else we got? Laruna, 4. 4-star achiever. Do you know I love seeing the 1 stars. The 4 stars is like, this is just the consistent thing over and over and over and over and over again. Jennifer put 4/6. So I know she's part of the Bean team. I know it because they just, or Mrs. Jackie Pippins, because they just started this thing early. Lynette, 1-star achiever. I love it. Wally, good to see you. 4-star achiever. Hey, Sabrina Hunt. I'm sure we're related. I'm sure, because you're a 4-star. I'm a 4-star. We must be related. It's in our DNA. I love it, guys. I'm seeing this all coming in right now. Ramon, 4-star achiever. Great to see. Kevin, 4-star. Great to see. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Where's the Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. I got taught about Puerto Rico music. I got taught about Puerto Rico dancing. I wish I was with Mr. GMA right now. I wish I was out there. Oh my God, I wish I was out there right now. Shout out to you 1, 2, 3, 4-star achievers. I can't wait to see you walk the stage at the next event. And I'm sure you're going to hear some announcements in the coming months of when the next ones are going to be. We're there. So let's get straight into the training, guys. Let me know who wants to get some fire. Yeah, Robin, congratulations to all 1-star achievers. I love it. Sending the love as well. Mr. and Mrs. Cohen, it's good to see you. Got to spend dinner with them. Wow, it was amazing to be able to share time with them. Right, let's go. Let's go straight into this training. Okay. It's really important that you take a step back and look at where we're at as a company, okay? Really important that you understand this because what's happening, we're moving so fast that sometimes we go places and we forget where we've been or where we came from. And for you guys now, it's really important to understand, like, you actually think we're a 10-year-old company. We have our own boom gear. We have the back office now that we own. We have all these different, we have Boom TV. I mean, don't get me started on Elevate. I mean, I'll share with you some testimonials on Elevate shortly. But it's very important that you understand where we're at right now because we take it for granted. We do. We take it for granted. And my background, as many as you know, has been from the sporting industry. I've been a professional athlete. So that's all I can relate with because that was my life. And I want you to know that there's so many similarities in network marketing to this. And what you need to do is it's very important right now that you follow the leadership, okay? Follow the leadership. The leaders in this company right now are going to show you how to build and have success right now, okay? Right now. Why? Because they have the experience, they have the knowledge, and they have the results to prove they know what they're talking about. Okay. So if you want to have success now, put, I want to have success now. Just put now in the chat. Now, for many of you, my background, I've been football, soccer, okay? And I knew how to win. I didn't know how to win at the very beginning. I had to learn how to win. The only way I could learn how to win was learning what it felt like to lose, okay? Learning what it felt like to lose. Once you've learned how to lose, you can figure out how to win. Now, some people win straight away, which is great, but eventually you're going to have a loss. So you want to figure out how to lose to win. Okay. The faster I figured it out, the faster I could have success. I was an average footballer in the spectrum of the world of football and soccer. I'll say soccer because I know there's many people here in the US. And there were many average teams that were getting average results and finishing in average positions in the league table. Okay. And they weren't winning. They didn't have enough winners. They had some winners, but they didn't have enough winners within their team. My background, as I started to progress in sport, I started to win championships. And I watched Rod Smith. I always talk about him. I idolize this gentleman. And I watched Rod Smith. He did a Success Tips, I believe it was, or a Daily Inspiration. He was talking about this type of stuff. And I get so inspired. And we won championships. And the reason why we won championships is because we knew what to do when we lost. Okay. And there were inexperienced people in that dressing room that didn't know what to do. And those inexperienced people, they won championships and they didn't even know how. They didn't know how. So what we did was we led from within the dressing room. We led by our actions that we took on the pitch. If we came in at half time and things weren't going right and the result wasn't for us, we knew what to say, we knew what to do, and we knew how to switch the game plan so that we could go and get the win. We may lose a game, but we came back into the dressing room and the next day we came to training, we knew exactly what to do so that we made sure the next game we rectified it. Now, the inexperienced ones within the team, the only way they could be part of that team is by trusting what we told them to do and doing it. And those were then inexperienced, which now, since I've retired from the game, I'm still watching these younger generation go and win multiple championships, have more success than actually I did. And it's humbling. But for you now, it's important that you stay close to the leadership. If you have direct access to these leaders within this company, and I don't just talk about diamonds and blue diamonds and black diamonds, I'm talking about there's leaders in this company that are sapphires. There's leaders in this company that aren't even building a team, that are on the corporate side. So if you have access to these, then it's very important that you stay close to the fire. So I want to share with you here, if I may, I want to share with you, and let me just see something here so I can see this. Oh, there we go. Right, I want to share something with you here, and I hope this is okay. But you don't have a choice because I'm doing it now. They gave me the control, so I can do it. I want to share with you some key information. Okay, I really want to share this with you, and it's very, very important that you understand this. This is the year of the rebound. Okay, and with the rebound now, I want to show you what I'm doing and what we have been building within our team and how our team is having success right now. We've actually cracked some sapphires and possibly rubies, and they don't even know it yet. I mean, they know it by their volume that they've been building, but it's not been confirmed yet. How have they managed to do that? Because we've learned how to deal when it doesn't go right so that we know what to do for when it does go right. And we've dealt with that. I mean, I'm experienced. I've been in this company now 27 months. I've been in this company where when we first joined at the beginning, there was no dual team. We had to, and I'll show you this, we had to draw out our structure and send it to our upline so they could merge it with theirs and send it up until it went to the GMA, who had to go and then process it. And here today, everybody now is saying, I can't get out of Boomerang. Shame on you. Mr. Bug said it. Give out the boomerangs. Give out the boomerangs. And now I've never seen so many people messaging me. I want to give out a boomerang. I say, well, how many have you got in your back office? Well, 1,000. Could have had 1,000 customers right now, live. Okay. But don't worry. That's about to all change. And that is exciting, especially guys. I'm going to tell you how I interpret it. If Mr. T. Gray says he was hoping for it today, that means it's close. That means it's very close. Okay. So I want to share with you something here. What have I been doing in the last 6.5 years? I found a mentor. I found somebody that I knew had the results, and he had the integrity, and he was the type of person that I wanted to aspire to be. Okay. And his name is Mr. Holtenbugs. I studied him. I became obsessed with him. I did everything in my power to learn as much as I could from him. These are screenshots from select YouTube videos, just a handful, that I have watched and learned and watched and learned and watched and learned. Some are from 2011, some are from not long ago. I mean, Michael Jex managed to interview the gentleman and put it on his podcast. And I can't thank him enough for posting it. The cash cow, invite process, expand your mind, the red jacket, the blue jacket. Guys, I don't know about you, but I never had access to somebody's phone number to be able to phone them up that's a billionaire. I say this all the time. Whether he has $1 billion in his bank now or not is irrelevant. He is a billionaire. I know he is. This company, he's going to create a $50 billion, not $1 billion, $50 billion company. Do you have access to that type of person? If not, then if you get anywhere near anybody that's close to that person, then you're in that dressing room now of the leaders, the championship winners. So I became obsessed. And then down the bottom right-hand corner, you can see I was doing training calls with him. And so whenever I had an opportunity to be around this gentleman, I went quiet. If I had a question, I'd say it, but I shut the door. I did, because I just needed to learn and listen and watch and learn and listen and watch and learn and listen and watch, and tell me what to do and I'll do it. And if I mess up, I won't do it again. If I mess up, I won't do it again. And I managed to actually hang around this gentleman. The picture in the middle right now that you can see there, he was just pouring information for about 4, 5, 6 hours. And he painted the vision. That was before anything. He painted the vision. And if we look at where we're at now, guys, okay, I'm going to show you where that's taken us to. But let me ask you a question on this call, okay? If you could pay $1,000 today to get 3 years of your life back, so go back to, what is it, 2018, today, firstly, would you? And secondly, if you would, what would you do better? Now, you didn't need to put that in the chat. You don't need to put that in the chat. But there's one commodity that you'll never be able to buy back, and that is time. But if you could have paid $1,000 to get 3 years of your life back, and you go back to 2018, what would you have done differently? What would you do to make yourself better? Whether it's in the business, whether relationship, whether it's health, whatever it may be, what would you have done? What would that feel like? Now, the majority of us, as far as I know, cannot time travel. So if you can, let me know. All right. But you can't time travel. But what you can do is today, you can in your head pay that $1,000. And today you could be the first day of the next 3 years for you. Because in 3 years' time from now, I will ask you the same question. I'll say, how much would you pay to be here today? And many of you will pay more than $1,000 if I can guarantee you to be back here today. I'm telling you now. And you will want to do things better than what you did in 3 years' time. You have a chance to do that now. But let me educate you on what happened in the last 2 years for the company. We launched with travel. It was just a vision. The company had no name, and it was called Countdown for Freedom. That video at the top there, that was Mr. T. Gray there. That, I believe, the 9th of March, 2019. painting out the vision. Look at the boomerang example down the bottom. Look at the boomerang sign. How cool. And we were like, this is the future. We're looking at it, and you look at what we've developed into now. And we were leading with travel, and the travel was like, hey, we can make money from it. We're ready to rumble. And we're saying, guys, we're leading with travel, but just imagine what else is going to be in the future. Just imagine. And we painted the vision, and it was led by the leadership. And we knew that we had something here, and we had the launch timeline to get to 10,000 ambassadors. And that was by, I believe, the 11th or 18th of March, 2019. Can you believe it? We didn't even have a name. And then we launched the name Ibüümerang. And that was, I believe, one of the first original photos of the Ibüümerang logo with the travel. And then as a little bit progressed, then all of a sudden, the logo, we changed the branding slightly, and it just looked even more Daniel Camara, even more sexy. And then they just threw a boomerang on us, and they say, guys, we're launching our own rideshare. We own it, Vibe Rides. And I was like, man, I remember seeing Dan. I say it again. I was in Emerald, stood behind. I was with Jessica and Carlos, and I remember seeing Daniel wouldn't get off the chair, swinging this napkin around all the time when they announced this. And I was getting goosebumps, and I was like, oh my God, what is this gentleman creating here? This is insane. It's never been done before. And that was then. That was then. And then Mr. Edwin Haynes, our GMA, guys, put GMA in the chat. I love this man. I mean, what a guy. Leading from the front, and I just wish I could be right by his side, just following him right now. I want to come out to America as soon as they let us in. I'm coming out. I want to come live over there for 2 months. I want to be around this gentleman. And he put this up, and the first time I've seen this kind of graph, and I didn't understand it. And then when I did, when he explained it, it was the formulation, the concentration, critical mass, and the time scale. And I was looking at companies like Amway's and all these other companies that are sustainable companies that are 30, 40, 50 years old. And you see in the top left, we were 6 months old, 6 months old. And I was trying to figure out, right, how far is that on the white line of where we are? And when I went home, I started to study this graph, and I found this one, the innovation. And it's the graph that basically shows you the mass adoption of, this could be anything. It could be Bitcoin, it could be Facebook, it could be anything, okay? And when you saw this graph, I was like, wow, okay, so only around 2.5% become innovators at the beginning. They join when it's brand new. But then the early adopters at the 13.5% join when they believe they're in early. They weren't brand new, but they believe they're in early. And then you look at where the majority come in, the large proportion come in, and they join when they see results and they hear others telling them, he told me about it and they told me about it. I need to look into this now. And they join then. And then after that, you get the late majority who join when they see stadiums full. And they join because they feel like they've missed the boat, but they join anyway. And then you got the laggards. And so I looked at that, and then I looked at ours and what Mr. Haynes had here, and I thought, what if I merge it? And I put it together. And I looked at it, and I was like, wow, we are still at the very beginning. The very beginning. See, there's going to be some people that will join in 10 years' time thinking they're in at the very beginning. When we launch all the other products and services, can you imagine what we're going to have then? Let me just remind you what we have now. The Amazon of the industry. Multiple services under one roof. Guys, this is insane. We've only just turned 2 years old. We've got our own trading platform where you can go and make money from your mobile phone. And I've got team members right now that are sent, Kelly Haupu, our very own Ruby ambassador. Do you know, and a disclaimer, there's no guarantee, and I'll go over that again just to make sure results are dependent on you, and there's no guarantee on any of that, but she's made 20% profit on a 4-figure account in 3 days. And I said to her, I said, this is insane how you're able to do this. And we jumped on a Zoom yesterday and she shared the screen with me. And she said, David, yeah, here's all I do. I get the cloud up, okay? And when the cloud does this and that does that there, I'm in. And now I'm out. I said, that's it. And she said, yeah, oh, hang on, wait, the cloud, you see the cloud changing there? Well, John told us that this happens here. And Curve, remember Curve was saying that there as well. And now, look, I'm probably going to look to go, and I'm in the market now. Minute gone. Right, now I'm out. And that was it. Because she dedicated some time and effort and she's making money on a mobile phone. Do you know how easy it is for her to go and show someone, hey, I just made 20% on this in the last 3 days. That basically covers everything I need for my outgoings right now. So I don't have to do as much this month if I don't want to, but if there's a way that maybe if you put some time and dedication in that we could show you this, would you want to know how to do this in your spare time? Guys, Mr. Kifkart put $841,000 on Bill Genius savings. We're getting close to $1 million in savings on their bills. On their bills. We had travel at the beginning. On their bills. We talk about SKINTECH and Zens. I mean, man, Vibe Rides. This is insane. And there's more products and services coming. I mean, the unique customer experience that we have here, this is crazy. And what I want people to understand now is that once they turn this on, be ready. And I don't mean be ready to give out boomerangs. I mean, be ready, because if you give that QR code out, you're going to end up having to pay more money if you're not prepared. Be proactive right now, because T. Gray has said it. He said, as soon as you've run out of boomerangs, we're going to give you that customer still, but you're going to have to pay $5 for them. $5 for them. How many customers do you want? I was actually thinking about getting a tattoo of the QR code, my personal QR code tattooed on me. I don't know, T. Gray, is that even possible? I'm thinking of getting it on me, and anybody took here, scan the code, scan the code, scan the code. I was thinking about it. I'm crazy. I am crazy, but this is insane. Elevate. Let me touch on Elevate. Thank you, Ben and John. Thank you to your wives, because I've met them now, and for them to let you be as crazy as Mr. Bugs and merge together and build what you're building here. You have taught me the biggest lesson ever, and you've helped me forget about making money. You've helped me elevate my life, because I thought I was disciplined. I thought I was making sure that I was doing things the right way. And then I went on the trading platform and I blew an account. A demo, but I blew an account. And then I thought I knew what I was doing and I blew another account because I didn't do what they told me to do. Everybody goes through that phase. They knew that as well. And so I realized that if I want to be a product of the product, I have to do what they're telling me to do, bit by bit, step by step. Don't try and beat the system. You won't. You won't be able to beat it. I'm telling you guys. That's why we've created Elevate. And now, not only am I disciplined in trading, and I have a 12-month plan of what the goals that I want to make just from trading alone on a daily basis, but that discipline has made me realize I need to be more disciplined at everything else that I do. Everything else that I do. Got trading. We launched, I sat at the desk with Mr. Bugs and he was saying, we're going to launch travel and you can get 50% and there's going to be other products and services and everything, the Amazon of the industry. Cool. Bang, trading in your face. Have that. Done. And the testimonials in the Project 10 group. Man, don't get me started on SKINTECH. Check this out. My daughter yesterday, she had a, I want you guys to see me here. My daughter had a rash here and underneath her neck yesterday. And my partner, she uses pawpaw cream, okay? And she was rubbing it on and it would help for like 5-10 minutes, but then it was still, I was noticing she was still itching it. And just before bed, she was scratching as well. And I said, right, wipe that stuff off. Put this on. And my girlfriend was like, oh, I don't know. And I said, no, put it on. And this is because I think it was Tijuana Houston testimonial, putting it on the face. And I said, no. Put this on here and let's just see how it is. I said, don't rub it. Don't do anything with it. Put it on. This morning, she had totally and utterly even forgot. So when I woke up, I went for a run. I did all my stuff. Those guys woke up a little bit later. They went for breakfast. I went in. The first thing I did was said, how's your neck? And she got up. Oh, my neck. Yeah, it's fine. And she lifted her neck up. She's like, how's your arm? Fine. Now, I'm not saying, but you know what I mean. Now, another thing on SKINTECH, check this out. I went to the shopping mall and there are these ladies there that make these crepes, healthy ones, right? Healthy crepes. And when they had these healthy crepes, I was in the queue and they took the money. And I remember Mr. Bugs talking about people touching money with the gloves and then they didn't have gloves. So what they did, they took the money and then they straight away, they got the squirt of the sanitizer and then rubbing it. And then I watched again and they took the money and they squirted again and they did it again. And then when they took an order, the other lady every time washing, I said, man, you must get through a lot of that stuff. And the lady said, yes. And I said, like, you like using it? And she said, I hate it. And then the lady that was cooking turned her hand and she said, look at my hands. My hands are ruined. I said, wow. I said, if there was a way that it wouldn't sting your hands, because if it has alcohol in it, it does. And if you didn't have to keep putting it on every single time and it protects you from bacteria, would that help? And there's three women, all three of them were like 100% yes. I said, we've launched that product. And the question the lady said, do you have a website where I can buy it from? Now, my first thing that I thought was, I don't yet. And then the second thing I thought was, it works. It works. It works. And that was just 3 people with one conversation casually. I didn't sell anything. And they didn't even know what it was. And yes, I appreciate you can be frustrated right now because you may have customers. So what? You're going to have them customers. You're going to have more. When I talk about Elevate, I set up a WhatsApp channel for Elevate. Of all the people I said, you want to learn how to trade, get in this channel. And I'm going to update you and it's launching on the 3rd of April. It didn't launch for the customers. And I said, hey guys, look, we're getting this. We've got a brand new website. We're merging all this data. It's coming. And then I said to them again, and I had 36 people saying to me, I am ready. When's the link ready? Where's the link ready? I said, the link's ready, but we've got the ambassadors are going in first. So the ambassadors are in, we're using it. We'll get the testimonials. We'll let you know. And then as soon as we're ready for the customers can come in afterwards. Now, when it gets to the customer point, I may not have 36 of them straight away. May not. I may have 30. I may have 20. I may have 40. I don't care. It works. It works. And when it's ready, that means that we're ready. And when we're ready, game on. Game on. So when I heard Mr. T. Gray say he was hoping to tell, ooh, hey, buckle up, we're ready. I can feel it coming. And so it's important for you guys to understand this, okay? Yes, I appreciate we can be frustrated, but once we've got this done, we're on to the next. We're on to the next, okay? Now, for you guys, what do you do now? You see the black section? You'll never get that back. Ouch, that hurts. That hurts. If you haven't done what you said you were going to do on New Year's Eve, then you have a chance now to have another New Year's Eve, which can be 29th of May, can be your new year right now, okay? But the question is, were you sowing seeds? Seeds were sown during these times by the ones that had the vision, the belief, and had a commitment of being consistent. When I spoke to Mr. Ventura yesterday, he said, actually, this business is a bit like the trading. You know, you can have highs, you can have lows, you can have support, you can have resistance, you can. And it's very, very similar. But if you understand how the trends work, it doesn't, any of you listen to Mr. Jim Rohn, you can't change the seasons. So there's certain seasons when it's sunny and beautiful outside and it's great. All the plants outside are growing. The bees are around the lavender. But do you know what we had to do in December when it's the winter here? We had to cut all the lavender that had drooped over. It looked horrific. And we had to cut the lavender because we knew that when the rain comes and the spring comes and the summer comes, we'll get new buds that come through. And you go out there, look at it now, because we knew how the seasons worked. And it's the same here with this company. It's the same here, exactly the same as what we're going through. It's the same in football. We didn't play the same game plan in the summer as we did in the winter. Why? Because it was windier, there was rain. The teams, they mapped out their game plan differently according to the weather. They did. So the question is, I ask you on this call, have you been sowing your seeds still? Have you been sharpening your tools? Have you been learning Elevate since you've managed to get in there? Or have you been procrastinating? You have an opportunity to be able to change that right now. Here's what you need to do. There is no magical formula to get to the rank of diamond, to have the success you want to have in this industry, to make the money you want to make. It is very simple, and we'll keep beating the drum on it. All you have to do is this: 2 to 5 contacts per day. Can you contact 2 to 5 new contacts every single day? Keep it simple. So simple that you can do it and you can teach somebody to do it. Is this achievable? Yes or no? The next thing, if you're looking to build this and build it, 4 showing the plans per week. You show the plan 4 times per week. Now, some of you may be saying that you can only do it 1 time a week. That's a good platform to at least start on. But if you really want to elevate fast, show the plan 4 times per week. Okay, is that achievable? Yes, it is. Then it's a case of getting 10 customers per month minimum. That's the goal. Remember, we're in pre-launch right now. So all these customers, hey, we're about to launch a brand new platform. Not only going to have access to the trading, but we've now thrown in their way. You got who's your mobile phone provider? AT&T? Oh, Verizon? Fantastic. We can save you money. Look, we just saved $841,000 in savings on bills. We're going to throw that in there as well, so you can save money on your bills. You travel? You're looking to travel? Oh, travel's back? You're looking to travel. Would you like to pay the retail price, or if there's a chance to get access to wholesale price? Wholesale, cool. All right, we're going to throw it in there as well. Would you like all of that? Cool, be ready. I'll let you know. It should be within the next week. Ready to rumble, and it's all yours. By the way, it's free. 10 customers, 10. Then 2 new direct team members per month. That is it. 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Build the pipeline. Just build the pipeline, guys. There are people out there that have thousands upon thousands of customers right now. You should be jealous of them because they've been building their pipeline, when Mr. Bug said. When he says to do something, just do it. Simple as that. Just do it. Now, in terms of 10 customers, if you have just 10 customers, and this is the important thing for everybody, you can wait until IGO is available to give out and then start telling people. No problem. If that's the way you want to build your business. But think about this. Imagine they turn on the IGO this time next week, as an example. And then you go, bang, I'm going to start telling people and telling them about what we have. Well, there's some people right now that are telling people right now. So when that platform gets turned on, they will instantly have a residual income, bang, straight in the system, because they have people ready to join instantly as customers. If you get 10 Elevate customers, you're going to be making $300 per month. Would an extra $300 make a difference to you or anyone you know out there in the world? I'll just tell you from my personal experience, an extra $300 means that I am more than happy to do flight school every week, because I can now ship the ladies out and they can go have some fun on me. An extra $300 makes a difference to everybody. Absolutely everybody. 10. Do you think you know or can find 10 people that would like to learn how to make money like Kelly just did, or like the other testimonials that we have? Now, if those 10 customers decide that they want, hey, SKINTECH as well, okay, I'll buy 2 bottles of SKINTECH. You're now going to be making $140 extra per month. Per month. Add that together, you're making $440 per month. What is the chances that within the next, however long it is, that you're now going to start seeing that coming in the months coming? In the next 90 days, what's the likelihood that you could start seeing customer income coming in like this? I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And you're going to see testimonial after testimonial. You're going to hear people saying, I've just been paid. I'm not complaining, but I don't know how. I don't know how. David, I was about to put an order in just to make sure I'm star achiever, but it says that I've got 600 PQV. Can you message Tigray and just tell him that the back office isn't working? No, it's working. You've got customers, you know, those, how many boomerangs do you give out? Well, I think I gave out 200. Well, your customers are being upsold by the PRIB now. You're good. You've done that part. You're good. Now wait for it to come in. You want to get more customers, go get more customers. Now, if you're thinking bigger and you're thinking 50 customers, if you were to get 50 customers in the next 50 days, or if you get 50 customers in the next 10 days, you get 50 customers in the next week that decide they just want to be an Elevate customer and they would like to buy 2 bottles of SKINTECH, or 50 Elevate customers and 25 customers buying 2 bottles of SKINTECH. You're now making $2,200 per month. Residual income, and you haven't even shared the plan yet. Guys, don't be left behind. Do not be left behind here. Okay, I can see it's going off. Now, all you need to do is this. So you understand 2 to 5 people. Then we understand about getting the 10 customers. And we understand about 2 team members and showing the plan. This is our site. Plan your work, work your plan. Master the 3 Ps. Prospect, present, and promote. Prospect, how do you prospect? Learn how to prospect. Right now, if you've been struggling prospecting, it's the ideal time to learn the skills before the big wave comes. Learn how to prospect. If you take a look, how many of you on here have children? Have your children ever done a school play? How many of your children have done a school play and they've been given a script and they're going to be Elsa, or they're going to be, I don't know, I'm rubbish with that, okay? But let's say they're going to do, they get given the script, the play is in 10 days time. You're sat there, you're sat in the crowd, you're getting there early. Oh, my child's going to be the tree. And you're sat there, you're at the front and you're nervous. You're super nervous. I've seen it. My partner's like biting nails and everything. And they go on the stage and they do this play and you're so proud. And yeah, they may trip over or they may get the words wrong, but the lady playing the piano whispers the words and they get it done. And how did they manage to learn that so quickly? How? Because they compressed timeframes and just learned the scripts. That's all they did. Guys, you don't know how to invite. Learn the invite script. Spend the next day, 2 days, 3 days, just learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it. You don't know how to present. Learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it. It's very simple. Master the 3 Ps. So write your list. Everybody on here, can you write your list? Yes. Write your list. Rewrite your list. And if you think you're building the business now, stop and write your list anyway. Always relaunch. Don't stop what's working, but always relaunch, rewrite your list. Master the 5 steps. Can we master the 5 steps? Next step, the calendar. Minimum 4, showing the plan, 4 good parties booked in. 4, can we do this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Next, show the plan. Either you present or whoever you're working with presents until you're ready. And the faster you can do it, the quicker you'll see bigger growth. That can be a good party. That can be an I decide. That can be Mr. Bugs' full presentation. That can be a team Zoom. That can be the BUUM TV presentations we're doing for you. But become a pro presenter if you're really wanting to build this business big. Okay? Then follow up as soon as possible. We use a 1, 2, 3. Hey, what did you love about it? Fantastic. And which number were you? Were you number 1, number 2, or number 3? This is how I do it. Number 1, you're a customer. Number 2, you're interested in getting the products at wholesale. Standby, wholesale pack. Number 3, you're really wanting, you're looking at this as a business model. 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3. That's it. I say to my daughter, darling, can you call up someone and say, are you a 1, 2, or 3? Yeah, she can do it. She's 11. After the 1, 2, 3, 3-way call, edification. We're doing the work for you. We'll do the work for you. And then after that, bam, fam. If they're not ready to join yet, book them in for another meeting. Book a meeting from a meeting. And until you get a no, just put them in the not for now list and always touch base. Always touch base. And that's the cycle we use. Simple as this. Now, one thing is important. Success loves speed. The faster you can do this, the more you can do, the quicker you can do it, the quicker you will see the results that you want to achieve. 2 pointers I want you guys to take away with you. Number one, something that changed the game for me, find an accountability partner. You are not an accountability partner yourself, because you will allow yourself to not do things when you know you should. Okay? Find an accountability partner today. Say to them, hey, I'm not achieving the results I wanted. I want to hold myself accountable to you. And are you achieving the results you wanted? I'll hold you accountable for the results you want to achieve as well. And you have an accountability call at least once a week. Okay. Then the second thing is personal development daily. This is what keeps me going every single day. This is what motivates me. This is what I spoke with Mr. T. Gray, and he said when he was mentored by Mr. Bugs at the beginning, and it was extreme, and he said that he was ready because the personal development side of things just changed the game for him. And when I see him and Mr. Kifkart talking about books they're reading still, they're continuously growing and developing. If an audio book is 8 hours long, an average audio book is 8 hours long, can anybody guess if you do 15 minutes per day, how many audio books you would potentially have listened to within a year? Can anyone put that in the chat? Anyone want to even attempt to try and put that in the chat? Let me see the chat a second. If you did 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes, just 15 minutes of audio, 15 minutes of reading. Carla, nope, incorrect. 15 minutes a day for a year. Somebody put 50. Dr. Latrice, 100. You would actually have listened to 11 audiobooks. If you would have done 15 minutes a day for a year, you would have listened to 11 audiobooks, 15 minutes a day. I know there's many people on this call right now, many that don't even read 2 books a year. 15 minutes a day. If you put it on the new speed now, where you can go at 1.5 or 2 speed, which I use now, you can do even more. If you decide you want to do more than 15 minutes, you can gain even more. And I can tell you now, the reason why I am able to build the way I'm building, and any time that the winter time comes, any time that I feel like maybe that was a little bit of a loss, I need to learn from that, I know how to deal with it because I've been personally developing over and over, and I'm keeping close to the fire. So when I speak to Mr. Ventura and his energy and his game plan is the same as mine, I'm like, I am around the right people. I'm around the right people, and I need to be around these people every single day. Okay. So I'm hoping you guys understand this, where we're going with it. Keep it stupid simple. Stupid simple. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to wrap it up on this. What you sow today, you'll reap 90 days from now. What you sow today, you'll reap 90 days from now. So if you've been sowing seeds in this company and this build with the prospects and the customers already right now, be ready, because you're about to cash in. You're about to cash in. Okay. But remember, winter always comes around. In the future within Ibüümerang and the way we're growing and the more products and services and the technology we're bringing, guys, my banking, I'm with a bank that is a very well-known bank that is decades old, might even be hundreds of years old. And last week, their app crashed and nobody could get into online banking. How many of you have gone on Instagram and it didn't work? No connection, because Instagram and Facebook and WhatsApp crashed and nobody can send WhatsApps. Guys, I would love to say that you're never going to see technical issues or anything happen. But that, if you want to be $1 billion and a $50 billion company, it's inevitable. You actually want to be prepared for it now, so that when winter comes, I've got winter clothes. When summer comes, I've got the Ibüümerang Speedos that I know that Tunde is going to be making for me, right? With the boomerang on it and a boom on the bum. I want that one made as well, yeah? We're going to get that. I don't know about you ladies, but that's for us men. But all I can say and leave you with is this. Don't wait. Do not get left behind, because this company has been created for you. Go elevate. I'm sending love to all of you. one thing I want to leave with you is this: us and the leaders, we will be beating the drum and be here for all of you all the way through. And let's have some fun, because life is too short. And I am all about having fun. So, Mark, T. Gray, I'm sweating here because I've just figured out that my daughter plays a trick on me whenever I kick her out. She puts the temperature gauge up to 25 degrees, and I'm near enough 100% certain she's done it. So she's got me good.
What you need right now, David, is that Speedo. That
Don't tempt me. I can put it on right now, but disclaimer will have to come out.
Oh my God. All I can say is there was so much great stuff in that training. And then you started talking about the Speedo and I forgot everything.
Oh my gosh. Hey, that tattoo idea lit a lot of people up. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
did it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it can be done and it will be done.
I won't ask where they're going to have it, but yeah, the tattoo idea can be good.
Yes. But Mr. Hunt, thank you so much. That training was incredible. And I loved your slides.
Yes.
You always do on slides, man.
They
You're
were
good.
We got it.
You're
Great
good.
job, man. We just appreciate you so much. Let's take our picture, everybody. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Can't hold it any longer.
Oh.
Love you guys, man. Thank you for everything you do. Send in love, please.
Thank you, David.
Anything you need from us, we're here from you.
Yeah, guess what? You DDH'd them today, bro.
Let's do it. Hey, I'm following your stream. I'm in your slipstream. Let's go.
All right, cool. Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Well,
Well, hey, everybody, that's our training for today, our flight school for today. We definitely want to make sure that everybody remembers our big call with Holt and Bugs on Monday, Memorial Day in the United States, May 31, 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time. Fix that for whatever time zone that you're in. This will be a call that you don't want to miss.
love you guys.
Yes. Boom, baby.